like a different one. He did like this ramble.
What is going on, folks? I made a joke saying, yo, let's go live, and apparently we're live. So,
how long have we been live for?
So, I apologize to my grandma for that joke. No, just kidding. We haven't been joking about my grandma. But no, seriously, guys, we've had quite a day recently. We, I guess the last 24 hours.
Talk about, since yesterday to today.
So, in all seriousness, we went out, the campaign... The primary is in 6 days in New Hampshire, so there's a lot of candidates out here, and then we also have Michael Bloomberg here in Rhode Island today. So stay tuned. We got videos with Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders.
And we made international news.
Yep, Mike Bloomberg. We made international news again on Auditing America, and so we got haters out there. But you know what? We're changing the narrative. Everybody wants to forget about the fact that Joe Biden sniffs little girls. Sorry, I guess we don't want to talk about it. Everybody wants to talk about the fact. Nobody wants to talk about the fact that Joe Biden has done some disgusting, nefarious things, right? And he should be held accountable for that. How do we have somebody running for president right now that is doing terrible, terrible things? You guys have all seen the videos, right? And so it's very important to call these people out. And by Mr. America making the news like that, none of those reporters, the mainstream news was all back there. They were like, oh, yes, Big Pharma? Okay, yep, we're gonna do this. Oh, what's that military industrial complex? Oh, okay, what's that, Snuggies? Yeah, we'll sell those too, right? But Mr. America was like, you know what? Nobody wants to talk about you sellouts back here don't want to talk about the fact that this guy has done terrible things to women and children. And you guys want to call only specific people out? Well, Mr. America's going to make sure that we call you guys out, because you guys get paid money by your corporate sellout masters to do the right job, and you're not doing it. So Mr. America has to step up and do it. We did some audits while we're up there too. You know what I'm saying? So check that out. But we got big videos coming on his channel today. We got another video coming today on his channel in just a little bit. And like I said, we got to talk to Bernie Sanders, some Bernie Sanders people. We also got to talk
about gulags.
I didn't talk to him about the gulags. I didn't get a chance to. Well, I didn't get a chance to.
You didn't see Project Veritas's
I
gulags?
did. No, several of people working for the Bernie, paid people for the Bernie campaign, got caught on video saying, we'll make the streets burn if Trump wins again. And, oh, yeah, we need to re-educate people in gulags. So a lot of crazy things. And just
shot him on the beach, right?
That's what they were talking about. And
I want to make him on the beach.
I want to make things clear. I can't speak for Mr. America, but I know he's all about free speech, whatever you believe in. And his channel's about free speech. He can talk to, if he disagrees with me, go ahead, he can tell you. Well, basically, we need to call attention to these important things that are going on. The bigger things that nobody wants to talk about. We need to take nonviolent action, or else things are going to continue to happen over and over again. But I mean, I myself am a political atheist. I don't like any politicians, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't like none of them. I did like Ron Paul. Shout outs to Ron Paul. I might even not be a voluntarist, and I may act like a statist for 1 sec and even vote for Adam Kokesh just to see what happens, right? Because I do support Adam, and he's a guy that I really respect his morals. And I don't know if you want to say something about Adam Kokesh, but he's the only person that's actually running for president that I would even consider voting for, because all politicians, I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican, I'm nonpartisan, I'm peaceful, and I try to use the Socratic method when I can calm my testosterone down. But Adam Kokesh is somebody that I think I could possibly write my name on a ballot down. What do you tell if you want, tell folks about Adam Kokesh?
Yeah, so you kind of misspoke a little bit, because
I did.
Adam being president is not going to be an option in 2020. Right, so Adam's running for the Libertarian Party's nomination, and we're running on the platform of the peaceful, orderly, and responsible dissolution of the entire federal government.
Yeah.
So everything at the federal level gets either localized, liberated, or liquidated. So I know it sounds really extreme at first, but 22 million people work for government in the United States. Only about 3 million of those people work for the federal government, right? So 19 million people will still work for government in the United States if this thing goes through, right? So localized, liberated, and liquidated real quick. Localized is something like the Department of Transportation. There's already 50 departments of transportation. No need to be fancy. Chop it up into little bits, disperse it like, you know, respectively. Then you got liberated, like the VA. Most Americans support the VA. You know, they want to take care of veterans, whatever. Right, that's their decision. So it's not that it shouldn't exist. It's that it can't exist off of taxpayer money anymore, right? Because we're not going to be collecting taxes on the federal level anymore. So what we do is we spin it off, we give it a small endowment, spin it off as its own entity, and we give each veteran one ownership voting share. Right now, 22 veterans commit suicide every single day in America, right? And if we put those resources in the hands of veterans, I guarantee that number plummets. And then after that, you got liquidated. The IRS just shouldn't exist. So day one, everybody that works for the IRS, or at least 99.9% of them,
Unconstitutional.
they go home. Don't worry, we're not going to chop off their hands or anything like that. You know, taxation is theft. But that's a little extra.
Maybe a little tar and feather?
Tar and feather?
We'll save that. We'll save that for the war
But
criminals.
then what we do is we liquidate
I like
everything.
guillotines.
No,
Yeah,
come on.
guillotine?
We do not endorse that at all.
So,
Why?
so what we do is we sell off all the office buildings, all the land, all the property, all the computers, all the desks, all the chairs, and then we take that money and we give it back to the American people who paid for it to begin with. Right? And so that's kind of the whole...
Where do people learn more about that message?
Yeah, and you can go to kokeshforpresident.com.
Could you spell that?
KOKESHFOR president.com.
Now, I just want to say this really quickly. Mr. America is not necessarily endorsing this person, right? Because we just came from... We're all activists here, right? Or we all do things in the evolution, I would say, right? We all want to see the betterment of mankind, and we all happen to come together today at an event, right? So we all have our different personal beliefs, right? I got an Orioles hat on, he's got a Red Sox hat on. Baseball's stupid, right? But who cares? So we all have our different beliefs, but we're able to talk about them. So that's not an official endorsement from Mr. America, but I think, who knows, maybe I'll talk to him behind the scenes. Be able to say that, and as I see how people are saying Tulsi, Trump, right? And that's the great thing about the United States is we don't all have to lick the boot of Kim Jong-il or Kim Jong-un or Chairman Mao, right? So we all have our own opinion, and I respect that, and I love that we can talk about different ideas. I personally like Adam Kokesh, and I think he's a good guy, but I just wanted to clarify, that's not specifically what Mr. America says, but I would definitely tell you guys to go to kokesh2020.com and research it for yourself, because he's a great dude, and I definitely give him the cosign. But Mr. America, he speaks for himself, right? And he's all about the First Amendment. Right now, I want to say a quick 20-second rant. What the hell, right? What the hell? This guy's got 131,000 subscribers, and I can't get 5,000. Can you guys go to youtube.com/demand the truth all together? Is it this beard? I know, I need to get a lineup.
Yeah,
I've been on the road. I've been on the road all the time yelling at war criminals and people that hurt children. So I get it, right? I get it. But go to youtube.com/demand the truth and please help me out. If you want to go to patreon.com/demand the truth. But in all seriousness, it's free. Go there and share, like, and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, right? But go to youtube.com/demand the truth. Guess what? You know, Breaking the Flaw, you can find him right there too. Kokesh2020. What's a place people can find you if you want them to?
I mean, you can hit me up on Facebook, I guess. I don't know. I don't really have like a social media thing, so Elijah John Gizzarelli.
All right.
Hard to spell.
Hard to spell. We'll put it. I'll put it in the in the chat.
In the description.
Yeah,
In the description. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, right now, I want to say one more thing before Mr. America takes over here. Mr. America's on a few different platforms, right? Mr. America is on Instagram. So once you close the browser that says youtube.com/demand the truth and you've liked, shared, and subscribed there, close that. Auditing America group right there. We have conversations about the Constitution, about citing case law, about America, about freedom. right? It's a great conversation over there. We share news articles, we share discussions. It's a really cool place to be. So find us as a Facebook group called Auditing America. He's also on Instagram. Get on Instagram, right?
Right now.
Right now. Go there. Instagram. I'm there too. Demand the truth. But go follow Auditing America. And
We need to reach 10,000 followers on Instagram, guys. We're only about 100 away. There's 268 people here. Maybe half of you guys have Instagram. Go over there. Find Auditing America
on Instagram. My mom says she's gonna totally eliminate my Hot Pocket budget if I don't get over 10,000 subs on YouTube. I've only got 5,000. This guy's got so many, and he's changed the minds of many, and he's got great videos. I got great videos too. But guess what? Mr. America is also diversifying his bonds, like Wu-Tang Financial told you to do. He went to minds.com, minds.com/Auditing America. Go there. It's on the blockchain. Could never be censored. You get free crypto. Hook up this guy with some digital pennies there, you know what I'm saying? And help a platform grow. And we're gonna be growing to other platforms too. We're gonna be all over the place. We're gonna be sharing our videos with different audiences all over because we believe in the inalienable rights and we will fight for them. Because it's just like my scrawny arms right here. If I don't go to the gym and work on them, they're gonna be scrawny pieces of trash like they are now. But freedoms are also muscles. And unless you exercise them, they become scrawny, and then the state becomes this huge, magnificent place that drone strikes innocent people, does all other terrible things that Mr. America doesn't want me to talk about, and other crazy, terrible things. And we need to stand up for that, right? So support Auditing America.
We also need everyone to share the video that we're going to be releasing in about an hour and a half, at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be releasing the Joe Biden rally video. Things went crazy over there, guys. I need everyone that's here to please share the link to that video on
Text
your
message, email,
Facebook
Messenger. Send it out on Instagram as a link.
No, shadow banning's a thing. They can't shadow ban your messages though.
Yeah,
So send it out
exactly.
in messages.
All it takes for evil to triumph is for good men and women to do nothing. Mr. America's out here putting himself on the line. And the least you guys can do out there, if you can't get out there, I appreciate the guys getting out there. If you can't get out there, share the video so other people can know what's going on. We literally, Mr. America changed the world again yesterday, making the mainstream news. We broke into the mainstream news yesterday again. This isn't the first time it happened. International news, because the mainstream news and these corporate politicians and these corporate frauds are working in collusion with one another to pull the wool over your eyes, steal your money, send your kids to war, and do all this atrocious shit. But Mr. America says, I'm going to hijack that narrative. We're going to change what they're reporting on. We're going to make international news, and we're going to call out a real you-know-what. So get this video, guys. Text message, email, whatever you have to do. Get the video out. And that's what helps us.
And I need everyone to like this video right now. We have 268 people. We have 80 likes. Let's get this video to 150 likes. Help us out with that. Anything you want to say, Joe?
Like, share, and subscribe. New video coming out tonight. Yeah, I'm back.
Breaking the Flaw. Share, like, and subscribe to his channel. Anyone has any questions?
I got a question for the audience. Do you think God is powerful enough to create a stone that's so large even he himself couldn't move it? What do you guys think about that question? Audit the CIA. Might be able to do that. Trump making Israel great again.
That's what makes Auditing America different from every auditing channel on YouTube.
Because we don't just audit the lower level guys. We also audit the governors, the lobbyists, presidential candidates. We go up and audit the people that are sending people to war, the people that are creating the illegal policies and fraudulent laws that the enforcers go ahead and enforce illegally.
We're
So
the
it's a
only
two-way
ones.
street.
We're the only ones.
Because the cops always say, The cops, I'm just enforcing the law. I'm just enforcing the law. So we go up to the people that are making the laws. It's bigger than just the people on the ground level. So I commend you, Mr. America, for auditing everywhere. You're a true patriot to this country. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Will Turbot. Same to you, brother. You're a very smart guy. I'm glad to work with you every day. Guys, we have nothing but the best content, okay? Nothing but the best content. I'm about to release a whole new set of videos throughout the week that is going to leave everyone shocked. We confronted Bernie Sanders. We confronted Joe Biden. We confronted Mike Bloomberg. We confronted...
I'd like to take a minute to ask for your financial support. And Bernie Sanders too. I don't like any guys, right? So I'm who knows? We're just guess what? And we're coming to a city near you too. There's some other rallies coming out too that are very interesting. Some other presidential candidates that we're going to be visiting.
That's why we're auditing America. We're gonna go around the entire country, guys. All right, all 50 states. So stay tuned because Auditing America is coming to your city.
And then after the 50 states, we go to Puerto Rico, and then after Puerto Rico, we go to Guam.
That's
and then
right.
and then we're gonna go to West Virginia, and then we're gonna go to Montana. Pyah! And then I'm gonna wash up, and I'm gonna wash up. Pyah!
That's right. We're coming to you guys. We're coming to you.
We're like the NSA. We're going to find you and audit you. Only we're not going to legally spy on you. We're going to use our inalienable, God-given, constitutional, or evolutionary given right. We're going to uphold and flex our rights.
That's right.
All I want to say is, who else is going to do it except you? You do it. And I tell you what, we need more of us. We need more of us out there. We need to outnumber the status quo when it comes to the news media. So we want more people to go out there. If you guys have any suggestions on how we can do that, improve what we do, please go to my my YouTube channel, leave some comments or whatever. Leave it on here. I don't know. If you know any like people that are going to be in the area doing book signings or having appearances, let us know. We want to know so we can go and expose these mother truckers.
And that was like a cool message in the new Star Wars movie. You know, they said they win by making us think that we're alone, but really there's more of us than there are of them.
That's right.
Also, shout out to Amagansett Press. I see you there, brother.
And you notice right here, just to his point, it doesn't say Mr. America, the people. It says we, the people. This is the Constitution. You guys should get familiar with it. I know you guys, I'm not talking about the audience here. I'm talking about the people that you guys are going to share this video to, the normies. I know you guys know all about the Constitution, right? But unfortunately, a lot of normies don't. They know a lot more about Kim Kardashian and the NFL and Call of Duty Black Ops and all that other stuff. So let's get these guys acquainted with this. And this is a good stepping stone to get real freedom that's non-coercive, right? But
Yeah,
this is a good step in the right direction.
It'll turn from we the people to me the person, and you realize it's all about individual rights and not this collectivist mentality that the Constitution trying to promote. But that's for another time.
But yeah, this is definitely a good startup, and I totally agree with what you said right here, you know? So just keep in mind that this entire document is based upon the premise that unless we have an active citizenry, unless we have people out there exercising their rights and holding our public officials, our public servants accountable because they serve us, unless we make sure the people that serve us are serving us correctly, then we're not doing our job. That's according to the Constitution. That's according to George Washington. That's according to Thomas Jefferson. Even though maybe you guys, all those guys had slaves. Well, Thomas Paine didn't, and he said the same thing, and he was an abolitionist. So this is what we really need to do. We need to get nonviolent, we need to educate ourselves, and we need to start taking active steps, nonviolent active steps, to do something about the problems that we have. I always sit here and list all the problems we have. There's so many things you can get active on, right? They said it was crazy to say that they were spraying stuff in the atmosphere. Now they have conferences on geoengineering, and Bill Gates admits he wants to dim the sun. Oh, they said, oh, there's nothing wrong with your food. It's safe and nutritious. Oh, and now Roundup kills you. Monsanto kills you. GMO kills you, right? We're $23 trillion in debt. We're still in war in Iraq and Afghanistan. We're shipping people to war were not even born when the supposed fraudulent terrorist attacks occurred. Almost by every scale, we're falling, right? And I know my man Elijah's a little more optimistic about things, but he's only optimistic because he's counting on folks like you guys to get involved to do something. Because Michael Bloomberg don't care about you. He's gonna make moves. He's gonna fly around with Jeffrey Epstein. He's gonna try to take your weapons away. He's gonna hang around with the Council on Foreign Relations because he thinks you're a slave and you're not gonna do anything about it. Bernie Sanders is gonna say, I hate the 1%. I also...
That's a solid Bernie person.
Thank you. And he's gonna say all this other stuff, and then he's gonna become part of the 1%, right?
Dude owns
and then he's
6
gonna
luxury cars, right?
He I don't know about his luxury cars, but he's worth millions now.
6 cars.
He talked so much junk about the 1%, and then he became the 1%, right?
He needs his voter base relies on the military-industrial complex to survive. So Burlington, Vermont, thank you for voting in your senator. That he really needs you to keep building those large bullets and missile technology, and we really need you to continue war, or Bernie Sanders' district is going to fail. Same thing with here in Rhode Island. You got Quonset Point with the General Electric. They're expanding by like 2,100 jobs in the near future. They already have a ton of people.
Boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, General Electric, and they it's become a backbone of society that we subsidize these middle class workers, and power to these workers. I mean, I take the highest paying job too, but you're making war machines to create further destruction of this earth, or to retire old ships that we never used.
And people say Bernie Sanders is anti-war because he was against the Iraq War. Yeah, he was. Anytime there's a Republican in office, he's against the war. But when Obama was in there drone striking hospitals, drone striking funerals, drone striking weddings, and having his military interventions, Obama said, folks, we don't need domestic policy that's going to spy on American people. We need a foreign policy, folks, that's going to bring our troops home. And he lied too, right? And guess what? Bernie Sanders had no problems voting to kill people when Obama was in session. I think it's okay because he is brown to murder other brown people. Obama was like, thank you, folks, right? And George Bush, and this is what happening,
Great
right?
conversation, yeah.
It's a conversation between me and my schizophrenic mind of presidents. So here's the thing. Here's the bottom line. What I'm going to say is, instead of having a douchebag, loser, idiot like me be up here and try to fight for your rights, make me obsolete. There's better, smarter people than me. There's a lot more well-qualified people than me out there that aren't douchey and idiotic like me. But if you guys get out there and make me obsolete, then I don't have to go out there and call out these war criminals. You guys will already be doing it, right? And once that happens, then you truly engage in the government. Otherwise, you're just slaves. Until you engage in this government, you're just a slave. And this is only step one. This is just the beginning, red pill, because the next one is voluntarism, right? That's your homework. But this is the first part, right? But then we'll get to voluntarism. This, for the advanced students, go right to voluntarism, right?
I'm going to piggyback off of you there a little bit. So I think Will's selling himself short. He's much more competent and intelligent and capable than he's letting on. But with that said, he had kind of thrown me out there earlier saying that I was more optimistic than him about it. And this is my mentality, right? The world is getting much better. Right now, we live in the best times ever. This is just a objective fact, okay? We live in the most prosperous time in human existence, and on top of that, it's the least violent time in human existence. Right now, we see a lot more stuff in the news. We see tons of stuff in the news about, oh, this shooting or that shooting or this is happening. That's only because we have mass media now. Everybody carries a camera around. We can just go live like this from a car. This wasn't available just 10 years ago, right? Didn't really exist. So I think, YouTube came out in 2005. Like, that's crazy. That's when it came out, right? That's when Charlie bit somebody's finger. That dude's like 20 now. Right, and so, and so here's the thing, right? It's like we just hear a lot more about all this bad stuff that's going on, and then we're able to fix it.
That's right.
Right, and so that's why the world is becoming such a better place, right? It's growing pains from getting mass media and more stuff, right? So I made a joke earlier that sometimes I don't even feel like I need to get out of bed because I know the world's just going to get better all by itself, right? That's a joke. The truth of the matter is that it does take a lot of work and a lot of effort. But here's the thing. I had a ton of fun today. Right? Did you have fun, Will?
Hell yeah.
You have fun, Enrique?
Absolutely.
You have
Yeah,
fun?
I have an addiction to adrenaline.
Yeah, right. So we all had a lot of fun today. We went saw some bullshit speech by a presidential hopeful who's spending $200-300 million of his own money on a campaign where he wants to talk about re-prohibiting marijuana and getting rid of flavored vapes. I don't know. Waste your money if you want, I guess, Mike Bloomberg. But anyway, so we had a lot of fun seeing that speech, spitting out some truth, trying to make a difference and bringing things up during a time most people would just get propaganda from these political machines, right? So we had a lot of fun today and we did a lot of good, and we've increased the freedom that the world will have in the future based off of the stuff that happened today, even if it was just a small amount. You can too be part of that, right? And all it's going to do is speed up the process in which the world becomes a better place, right? So I say, don't get overwhelmed, enjoy the work, have fun, right? And the world's just going to be a better place. And just realize you are living in the most prosperous, the most free, and the least violent time in human existence. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man. I need everyone that's watching this video to go to Facebook, Auditing America. Join my Facebook group. Go to my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Help me reach 10,000 followers. I'm only about 100 and something away from 10,000 followers on Instagram. I'm gonna be releasing some exclusive content over there. Go to Demand the Truth.
Literally after this video ends, I'm gonna release a brand new video on Demand the Truth. It's me twerking to some Beyonce in 2003. No, just kidding. It's gonna be a hard-hitting video. I'm gonna pick the best video I've yet to release. So go to youtube.com/Demand the Truth. Please give me a sub, share my best videos, and I'm gonna release a video right after this. And stay tuned to Mr. America's channel. If you don't get the notifications, you're not gonna know all the stuff. This guy's got 3 presidential candidates on video getting owned, and that's none of the half of the videos. So hit the notifications, go to Auditing America on Facebook, find him on Instagram, Auditing America, and go to minds.com/Auditing America. Get crypto, get on the blockchain, and find Mr. America on all those platforms. Right now, find Mr. America on all those platforms. I'm about to drop a video after this.
See you later.
Peace.